weird time for me sharing, but well, the only time I really can today. Save. Aeronautics. I did put this in the stream schedule, but essentially the idea is that brother in Christ go get sleep. Believe it or not, I already have slept. Actually, quite a long time. Lamea. Woke up an hour ago. Oh, hi, Boob. Also, usually the bit is I say that to you, Wyatt, not you saying it to me. It feels weird being on the other side of that. Okay. You're running some peaks. I'll probably do like one attempt. I was mainly focusing on doing Little Nightmares 2, but I want to see if I can just quickly get the aeronautics badge, which is probably not going to be very quick, judging by how the other runs have gone. This looks different. And I find a balloon immediately. Cool. Not the best version of the balloon, but a balloon regardless. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go up. I'm not even gonna worry about food. Why will it matter? Oop. Change that. That here. Gotta get my whole organization set up. I'm not moving over myself. Lollipop. I do kind is this a visual glitch or is this just how sometimes the shore looks? Because I do not remember it having this color. Because this is weird. Balloon. That's actually not bad. That away. Also, speaking of other things I need to do, you know, like other games that I've neglected, like Expedition 33 and Satisfactory, things of that sort. I actually probably have to focus on a specific minority of them because I'm going to lose access to them in a little bit. So there's like, I only got like a week or two. As I always love saying and always love advocating, put things to the last second and it'll work out just fine. Let me double check. No, looks all good. Cool. You're good. Alright, well, essentially because I'm at this point, I have to be a crate goblin. I have to just search every single one that I find. Alright, they just keep giving me good stuff. Okay, so put that there, take that. Hello. Hi, Starberry. How you doing? Oh, a little wobbly. You're playing Slime Rancher right now? Nice. So, how far are you? Because I know that apparently I'm not near the end of the game, but... There, no. And there goes the climb. In the second game, and I think I'm near the end, but I'm not progressing because I'm trying to hoard. So just trying to keep up your supply stuff. Ow. Yeah, I want to get a full silo of every type of plort. Wait, so like an entire silo that's just a plort? No, you're probably saying like a full silo with each type of plort in it, right? Yeah, that would probably make more sense, because that would take forever if you have individual silos for every plort in the game. Okay, Scout Cannon is funny, but probably not gonna use it. Who am I kidding? I like the funny. No, I'm doing an individual silo for every plort. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. So far, I've gotten pink and cotton done working on phosphor. Well, pink was always gonna be the... If you would have not said pink, I would have been surprised. Alright, time to do something risky. Whee! That's fine. It would have been funny, but I probably angled it too high. Yeah, free roaming chickens on my ranch, and once I'm done with phosphor, I'll have free roaming slimes as well. Well. That would be amusing. I imagine that there's no combination of non-meat-eating slimes that can create a meat-eating slime, but gotta be careful with that. No, I'm not wanting to do that. The chickens are causing a slight bit of lag. That's okay, because the next time I'll work on is tabbies. So you're saying that the tabbies the the implication behind that statement is that tabbies actually reduce lag, which I'm not sure about that. Hello. Hey, Sidra. Ooh, a bad wisdom. Always the bad wisdoms for the start of joining a stream. I want to continue my sewing, but this professor isn't blind like my physics professor. The professor just sees you in the background. Hey, what are you doing? Why? What are you doing with that clothing? Put that down. I know how I would feel if one of my students just started sewing in my class as well. But anyways, the bad wisdom. I mean, locks are temporary. You're just gonna unlock them anyway, so just like never lock anything. It'll be great. It'll be fine. It saves you time. Think of all the time you'll have not having to keep keys with you. Alright, checkpoint flag. Ooh, and I get a heal. The tabbies will eat all the chickens, that's how they'll fix the lag. Oh, I thought you wanted chickens on your farm, though. Huh. Well, bye-bye, chickens. And just eat it. There you go. Game has a habit of becoming really, really loud. But they're also there for food. So... I'm just gonna vault. If I'm not getting a bunch of balloons here, then I may not have a good attempt. I got a garden too, so I can have every slime's favorite food. Ah. I'm still even having trouble with that when I'm playing Slime Rancher. Yeah, also, since you were talking about reminds me so much. When I was doing university a few years ago, what I did during one of my classes, I think it was an ethics class, and it was 3 hours. So what I typically did is I spent every single lecture trying to do something new that I'd not learned before. And one of those things was learning to like close one of my eyes specifically, because I could close one of them and keep the other one open, but not with the other one. So I spent 3 hours learning how to do that. And that's most of what I remember from that lecture. It was really cool. It was very nice. No shame or anything towards the professor, it's just it's not really a difficult class. Literally, if you just did the readings and you had any critical thinking towards the subject, you did fine. Okay. Thank you, Steam Deck, for turning off. Appreciate it. So I got all chicken types on my ranch and some. Is that Yokely slimes for extra cash each? Double voice moment. Oh, double audio. It's double audio? Are you joking? How is it double audio? Oh wait, that might just be you. Wish I was. Try muting Twitch if you have it open. What? No? Then I do not understand how there's double audio. Because it's just the microphone and it's just peak. There's nothing else in the audio tab. Not on Twitch. I guess I'll redo the audio, but nobody said that yesterday. Oh, maybe it's fixed? Are you gaslighting and gatekeeping me right now? I wasn't in Twitch. the egg make the big egg. Oh yeah, isn't there like a rare egg type or something that you can get in Slime Rancher? I'll keep me posted if it is actually fixed. That might just be an audio glitch with TikTok. The egg slime? Okay. B. Luggage right there. Kind of tempting. Seems fine now. I mean, it was, but then not then long. Okay, Tromix. That's nice. Gonna throw this out. Yeah, I have to pretty much check every... Oh wait, have a tick on me. Get out of here. What do you think you're doing? Yippee! Oh, there's two of them. Nice. What? Think about that statement that you just wrote down. Just please. Think about what you've done. And another checkpoint flag. Well. I put this anywhere. Put that right there. Take another one of these. You said egg slime, right? Yes, I did say egg slime. But still, you did not have to say that. Welp, it is time to die. Ow. 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 I wonder if I keep my extra stamina, I might. Or if I lose it, I think it's still worth it. What was said, do not worry about it. Why not? You know why. Why did it spawn me like that? Thank you, checkpoint flag. I DM'd you a picture of what I got sewn on my jacket in my physics class. Oh. Well, it could also just be that the physics professor just does not care about the fact that you're sewing. They absolutely might know, just not caring. So is this the full project of what you're sewing? Because it looks like there's still other parts that you got to do, right? I mean, it certainly looks nice. I like the fact that it's just white on black. Well, technically, if you want to be more specific, it's white on black on white, because it's like a white table. Or maybe you just took a picture of this in the back rooms. Yeah, I got other stuff to do. I figured. I'm curious. No, Starberry, do not. Also, sensor sound. Oh yeah, I turned on auto censoring on TikTok because that's such a funny concept. Like, what are they gonna censor for me? Tiananmen Square. Other sensitive political events for China, probably. Ow. Wait, did all the items that I had here just disappear? Huh. That's actually kind of not good. A fudge. Fudge. Chocolate. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Oh man, that hurts more. Oh boy. Oh, and I'm probably dead. That was a really stupid thing. And there's another one. Alright, let me restart. I only got one balloon anyway. And how long was that? 16 minutes? I might just have to do this with like Henry or something else. It says Little Nightmares on Twitch, by the way. Okay, thank you for letting me know. It should have updated. It did not update. Raw, this is not Little Nightmares. There we go. I'm gonna be switching to Little Nightmares 2 shortly, but not right now. I did not hear the raw sound. What was that? There we go. It too Porple? Yes, Porple bad. Porple real bad. Especially in reference to children's horror games. Okay. Well, you know, this is a better run so far. You know how I can tell? Because there's a checkpoint flag. Never had one of those before. And also, not a single balloon. Poor Paul. Yes, poor Paul. All Pauls are known as being poor. Hmm. Oh, I should have probably put another warning for today's stream, but today's stream's probably gonna be another 2-hour one. Because, this is another day in which I'm gonna be busy. Very cool. And I'm not gonna have very good internet access most of the day, unlike other days, so. Oh well. Tried playing Kingdom Hearts, but I got stuck in a third world I went to because I have to break barrels on a time limit. There's one on a platform, and the jump physics suck in the Kingdom Hearts games. Yeah, especially the earlier ones. Well, can there even be balloons that spawn in the Explorer chest? I actually do not know. Do balloons count as climbing aids? I see now why I preferred playing Kingdom Hearts 2 when I was younger. Well, Kingdom Hearts 2 is just a trip, because the beginning of the game is not where the end of the game is. You play as an entirely separate character for the beginning of the game. So weird. Still good, but just weird. Yeah, rope. No need for rope. Go here. I hear a story about Kingdom Hearts 2? Sure. Thank you for that. Warning, yeah. I should just be the alarm clock where it's only drinking the or it's only that sound over and over again until you turn it off. Although some of you would find that therapeutic. I imagine Froggo would just listen to that for hours and hours and just be like, Ugh, that would have been bad if I fully ran out of stamina.
$101 for a Krabby Patty?
If I
With
stares at you
cheese,
after,
Mr.
yeah, it makes you
Squidward,
think about
with
what you did.
cheese.
You want a good wisdom and a bad wisdom? Hmm. It's okay to not... It is okay to be yourself and to not always do things that other people deem as normal, or things that are popular, or... I don't know how to describe it. It's normal to just not do things that everybody deems as normal, if you just do not personally want to do them. It's okay with living with that aspect of yourself, believe it or not. And then the bad wisdom, I guess, would just be, you know what? Let us see what could be bad wisdom. I got a new bad wisdom meme for you. The can I have something to eat? Is that a meme? I've never heard of that one before. I guess the bad wisdom will be, they say that do not wrap your car around a tree, but you know, you can wrap your car in a tree, like, vinyl. It'll be fine. What's the problem with that? From SpongeBob's episode where they crashed in the middle of nowhere. It's a little pathway and went down it. Ended up in a cutscene. I was like, oh, did I just do story stuff on my mother's save? And then I got my rear kicked by a secret boss. Oh yeah, because Kingdom Hearts secret bosses are cruel. The con shop. So if you do me a favor, I'll write a note about that. In fact, I'll do it right now, but I would prefer if you send me a video clip so I get the exact one. So this spells name, but it's like one of the Final Fantasy guys, I think. It's just so weird to me. I do not understand why Kingdom Hearts is a mix between Disney and Final Fantasy, of all things. It's so weird. Did not want to see that. And there we go. Maybe it's like Sephiroth or something, but I do not know if Sephiroth is a secret boss in that game. Oh, early stream? Yes, early stream motion. Set. Okay, thank you. I'll have to look at it later, but yeah. If I do not get a balloon, or like any... I might check the tropics, and then I might just say Little Nightmares 2 times. Yeah, him? Okay. Am I in sub-only chat? I did not enable sub-only chat, so there's not a sub. I know that. Go to school, it starts in like 4 minutes. Well, you better get ready. Oh, you don't see Starberry Law? Oh, no, it's because the YouTube and the Twitch chats were merged. I mean, that's just part of your imagination. That's not something that's actually real. So that way you can see what they say and they can see what you say. Anyways, I gotta go see ya. See ya, Ocean. Good luck with your day. I'm Morbin. I think this is the exact area where I set up the scout cannon too. I was like a button I had to press real fast, and I was a kid, so my reaction time was bad, and I lost all my health instantly. I would have said my reaction time is still bad, but I'm not. After years of trying, I am in fact not a kid anymore. Much older. So I have a good reaction. There we go, made it. Live visibility restricted. I wonder why. I think my leading theory now as to why TikTok does that is because you're not meant to play the same games over and over again, which is kind of not what I do. I try to vary it a little bit, but I'm trying to just get all the achievements in these. It's kind of difficult to get all the achievements in some of these games in one stream. I hate repeating the same, like, 10 games. Yeah, but whenever I scroll through TikTok, it's always the same games over and over again, so I don't know what the world they're talking about. They're just crazy. I didn't know how to dodge, I was just spamming attack, and that's not good for that boss. That's why I ate up the Outlast game and flagged it too. I think the only Outlast game I ever played on TikTok was Trials. Well, we all know the most inappropriate game I've ever played on stream is Balatro. So, good to know that it has its responsibilities in the right place. I'm just gonna eat it. Cook the milk? No. The milk is fine. It's all good. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's worse. I'm seeing that fortified milk. Nice save. What? True. Ouchie. A save, but at what cost? Because I still got damaged. So, okay. Maybe I just have to play this game with. As Squidward once said. Oh, SpongeBob. Have you been rewatching SpongeBob? What? You just keep referencing it a lot. More than usual. Ah, oh, my back. Too perfect. I did when I was a kid. What? Yes, but still. So many SpongeBob references. I drink one of these and then just put that in there and then we're all good. Just classic memes. I've been watching Sophia the First Time. Give a bad wisdom. Whenever you have a good concept for a TV show, make sure to like milk it forever. Never let it die.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it.
Unrelated to the conversation we were just having.
I need it.
How? Yummers. 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 I know that did nothing, but I just wanted to eat the medicinal root to feel better. Your good wisdom is out of stock? Yeah, because there's a timer. I actually try to think about the good wisdoms a little bit, as opposed to the bad ones, where occasionally I might think, but sometimes I just say whatever. I'm hungry, but there's no food available. I do want to make sure that there is time for Little Nightmares 2. If I do not get a balloon out of the next chest, I'm just gonna jump off a cliff and just say that fair is fair. Alright, well there's the next luggage. You know what they say, fair is fair. Let me go to Death Valley here. If you're still playing Peak when I wake up from sleep, I still won't join you. Aw, thank you, Wyatt. I always appreciate your generous offers. Also, I will definitely not be here when you wake up. I've saved myself. Lamp. I'm alive? I did not want this outcome. I need to wedge myself, like, over here. There we go. Now that's the good stuff. Bing. Alright, well, Maze 2. I still have to check what achievements I primarily have to do, but I think it's just gonna be mainly, like, collect stuff today, or replay the game. Oh, there's actually more achievements in this game. Okay, what do we have? So hats, we gotta collect hats. I'm just gonna look for the guide now. The food I always eat tastes weird now, and I'm out of basically anything else. Alright, I'm actually excited to be playing this again. So reach the house without dying. Near the beginning, after climbing to the kitchen, open the fridge. Wear the raccoon hat for the entirety of chapter 1. Oh, this is one of those guides that just tells you what the achievements are, not actually where they are. I never like these guides. Right after the broken bridge, where you have to climb down using the rope. Instead of going up, go to the right and you'll see a little tunnel that leads to the collectible. Okay, well, off to sleep I go. Okay, enjoy your sleep, Wyatt. Got a spoon, so I have to eat yogurts with a plastic fork. That must be real fun. Gotta get those microplastics. Let me switch to Little Nightmares 2. Only 9 viewers on Little Nightmares 2, that makes me sad. It's the best Little Nightmares game. They're kind of a teeny bit out of hand at my house. So done. Then I'm gonna go here, edit the title, do the same thing. Pistol and Nightmares. Well, I mean, there's certainly a lot worse situations you could probably be in, Starberry. It's not horrible what's been going on with you. So change this to be save. There we go. Go back into the game. But does it not actually give you a chapter select in this game? Aw, that's cruel. You guess who I just got on my For You page on TikTok? Who'd you get in your For You page? That's the end of the game. I think this is the beginning. You got Rain World, Cookie Run Kingdom. A certain blue character who I find very epic. Light Milk. I don't know. All in Shadow Milk Cricket. Poor little guy, just went through the TV. Hopefully I have the raccoon hat. So, now that I have that ready, I'm gonna switch to... Yep, I get it. So funny to me that Little Nightmares was on TikTok, but not Peak. So weird. Okay, hats. Raccoon hat? Alright, so first to the broken bridge, and I have to be careful of traps. Lovely. Climb that? Aw. Trying to do this slightly quicker, but I guess not. I do like the bag hat more, but you know, for achievements, it's really... ouchie. Aw. Oh, I was trying to grab it, but it would not let me. Weird. Bro, I had never seen Little Nightmares until last night on another stream, and now I'm here, LMAO. Never heard of them at all before? I mean... Well, welcome to the game franchise. Not a particularly long one, but they're good games. I do have to pay attention a lot more to the a lot more at this screen as opposed to, well, I needed to pay attention to the screen yesterday, but I was not really doing that. So I just have to be cautious. I can die here, but it's not like yesterday where when I die, I lose a ton of progress. I ain't heard it before. I watched someone trying to beat the third one in an hour or something like that. Hmm. Did they succeed? Actually, I can tell you which one it was. How many characters were on screen at a time? Like at the small children. Oh, found that child. No, they ain't succeeded. I know there was like a janitor and stuff. Was the main, okay, so the main character that was on screen, were they wearing a rain jacket? Like a yellow one from like Coraline, I guess you could also say if you've seen that movie. Yeah, okay, so that was Little Nightmares 1. So let me see where the next collectible is. Sliding down the log on the previous image, turn back and go under it for the next glitch remains. That's the first one. Damn, I'm tripping. Okay, so this is the bear trap section. So bear traps are not very fun at this game. And I'm probably gonna use like 2 shoes to get through here. Oh. That's why we be cautious. But do I not have any shoes to throw here? Ah. Oh yeah, this is funny because in this game you can actually have like a hit thing mechanic. There we go. I hit the thing. Hello, small child. Alright, there's... Oh, wait, was that all the glitched kids in the game? Did I just find them? I was only missing those two? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Upon reaching the hunter's cabin without dying in traps, you get the evasive prey achievement. So after you reach the hunter's cabin, go towards the fridge and open it. I was like, why is my computer so loud? And then I remembered I left Slime Rancher open and it makes my computer struggle a little. Your computer struggles with Slime Rancher? That's rough. That's safe. That's safe. Not safe. We still have bear traps there, so let's... Here. Oh boy, throwing pine cones? another one. Just to be safe, I'll throw in a little under. Bro, I ordered stuff from Domino's last night. And then I lost my money. So what did you have to pay the pizza guy with? Hopes and dreams? You left with my food. I was so depressed. Like, wait, could I at least, like... Well, there's not really a good side to that. You lost your sub. You think the sub was pleading to be left at your house, too? I was like, no, please. He has the money. He's good for it. Yeah, the sub wanted to get eaten. No cap. Evasive prey. Yippee, there's that achievement. Bro, I found it right when he pulled off, too. You start chasing after the car. Wait! Alright. Now what? If I wasn't wasted, it would have for real. No, the wasted part makes it even better, so that way you just start tripping and falling over yourself. Domino's driver just sees you in his peripheral and just goes, drunk. In the attic, if you have the gnome DLC, you'll be able to get a hat. I think I may already have that, but I'll probably ignore it. Okay, so then there's a cage with a hat. No, I did not get a gnome hat, so I have to check in the attic. That's so messed up. Yeah, from the Domino's delivery driver. This is not the attic. Bro, only gave me like 30 seconds to find my money for real. But well, you see, the thing is that when you're working this type of jobs, you have quotas, and you gotta meet the quotas. So if some guy's not gonna find his money within the first minute, then you're probably just gonna be like, well, the lost cause. Yeah, I get that, but oh yeah, I remember this part, because this is where you find 6. I was starving and I'm still starving. You've still not eaten anything after the Domino's pizza, or the Domino's sub, sorry, that you did not pay for? Go eat something. What are you doing here? Come here, I'm here, 6. Oh yeah, there's the mechanic where you can say the entire game. Never was too embarrassed to order. Then order somewhere else. There's no way that Domino's is the only food place where you live. There's other locations. I have the axe back. It's just broken. Yeah, it's broken. I go through here. My card got cut off for dropping too much on Twitch, and Domino's is legit the only place you can pay with cash nowadays. How did you drop too much on Twitch? Wait, are you saying like you were paying for like subscriptions or like subs? How much did you? I'm not gonna ask how much because that might be something you do not want to share. But how? No, do not pick up the pot. Gonna get you. What? I dropped $350 on Joko's stream the other night. Subs, donos, all that. Why? Why? I mean, I guess if you enjoy doing that, that's fine, but still. $350 it is. You could buy... What could you buy with that? You could buy like 75% of a Nintendo Switch 2. Not a full Switch 2, just part of it. Supposedly, there might be a hat in here. 75% of Nintendo Switch 2, what in the world is that? Well, because it's more interesting to say what you can only buy part of, not what you can actually buy. Okay, so the gnome hat is in the room with the hanging people. Want it no other way. Oh yeah, we got push this. Come on, non-main character. Go. I don't know who you are, but you got me dying already. Oh, that's a bad business model then. Okay, so I can get back. Where's this hat that I've been told so much about? Where's the bunny? Here's the button. Where's the bunny? Sadly, this game does not have co-op, because I know I would force somebody to play this and I'd just do this the entire game. But instead, you have to bully the AI, which is not as fun. Not like the AI is going to react too much to you doing this. What's going on? I'm so lost. It's Little Nightmares. You're not going to fully understand. It's small children and I don't know. This is what it's like being a preteen in modern day America. That's what this is about. This is a political statement, of course. It's not just like a game. That's facts. I cannot believe that certain political ideology would leave children to be down this way. Which political ideology? I don't know, whichever one you want it to be. Hey. Oh, that actually hit her. Well. Oh, and she's doing... I guess abuse does work. Cool. Huh. Gonna keep... Was she just stuck? Okay, maybe hitting her on the head was not a good idea. Now she's just not doing anything. Excuse me. I've never seen this before. What's this game even about, though? Like, I've seen a lot of running from weird creatures on other stream and hiding. You killed it, oh no. So, there is a story to Little Nightmares, but you kind of have to interpret it yourself. Like, I could guesstimate what the story is for this one. That's kind of near the end, but then I would be giving spoilers, which I know you very much care about, right? I just tried to make it so she goes away. I might just have to reload a checkpoint. That's actually really sad. I cannot. I'm gonna watch regardless of the spoilers. It seems to be something. By the end of this game, it's implied that the events of the game are like a time loop, and it's like cyclical. I'm not a very good person to ask in terms of Little Nightmares lore. I apologize, but I'm not really able to give you much. After picking up the key and opening the drawer, the gnome will run past you. Go back to the room where you picked up the winch, and the gnome will help you get up where you'll find the next optional hat. Would be a shame if the character would glitch and not do what they need to do, though. Now you get the other streamer couldn't explain it either. Yeah. Sometimes when I play a game, I'm not playing it to look into the story. I look at like the pretty colors and I go, ooh, ah. The Little Nightmares probably would be interesting to look into. For real? Mm-hmm. Right, grab. Okay, so do not hit. Ooh, do not. That was the shaking. Do not hit 6 in the head. Bad idea. Oh, hi Tara. How you doing? Ow. No, do not pick that up. Do not. Okay. You just take that lady's arm. I did. Maybe there's something else I have to do, but she's just not. I'm Joan making dinner soon. Oh, nice. Like I'm not able to grab on the other side. What? Oh wait, maybe I'm just meant to. Okay, so it was my own fault. I'm the silly one. My bad. 6 was not the dumb one, for I was the dumb one. Real question, where do I take the key now? Do I go back? I don't remember seeing a lock over here, but you know what? I'm gonna make 6 walk over here anyway. Come on. Oh, well, she's actually pointing to me the correct direction. Thank you. See? She's so smart. Yep. Okay, might go to my friends in a little to order a Domino's there, so I don't gotta face them. Just make your friends order. It's like they start losing their wallet and stuff too. They're like an ethereal entity. I do not see a gnome or anything. So after picking up the key and opening the drawer, the gnome will run past you. Oh, do I have to do it in a different order? Oh, it's probably not gonna matter. Damn. I'd cry if my sandwich got taken a second time. It's like the same driver sees you in the background. I'm not delivering you the sandwich. You have to earn the respect. Okay, so I'm not gonna worry about the gnome DLC, because technically it is DLC content, and that's not something I have to do. So I gotta look for a cage on the top. They're gonna know the order, bro. You're already thinking, oh god, it's so over. It'll be fine. I highly doubt that they're actually gonna just take the food from you a second time. Unless you don't pay, of course. Then, of course, they're gonna take the food away from you. Like, what else are they gonna do? You know, the first time that I took the food away, that was just me being a little silly prankster. But this time, I understand the pain. I'm gonna walk up with my food. Oh, we are merged into one. Probably ate it last night too. That's so messed up. Now, clearly you got like a vegan pizza delivery driver. As a vegan, alright, that's why I eat my sub. Not very good at his job. Gonna wait for another rotation. Oh, it's chicken bacon ranch. Real, so it's up to like 4 a.m. Just heated about losing my money, like I'm not even, and I'm mad at myself. You better have ate it all and not thrown it away. I like how we're still talking about this. I could see how motivating this was for you. This disaster that came across. And it's over at Domino's sub too. Yeah, my bad for real. I'm so sad. No, it's fine. I'm enjoying talking about it. It's just amusing. Food brings out the most important aspect of all of us, pettiness. And making sure that you get your food. Like 12 hours ago. No, it's fine. If you still want to talk about it, I don't care. I'm just pointing out an observation. That's real. Ow. much nicer than that other streamer I watch. He's low-key beast with salty, but he's fun to reach bait. Well, I'm the opposite, I would think. I do not get rage baited very often. Maybe I just have to jump on it. Jump. Hat. Hat. Pick up the hat. Hat. Cat in the hat. Yeah, it seemed like a pretty sure-footed. The thing that I've always said is give it a few streams. Just because that's honestly kind of good advice for most people. Do not take your first impression. First impressions can be very valuable, but sometimes you just gotta give people time to know them. He be getting so heated at games, and it's so entertaining sometimes. Well, that's why some of the most popular streamers in the world are not even necessarily good at games. They just get angry. Like, real angry. No, yeah, that was just first chapter, so that's Wild Kids. So in the palm of my hand, okay. What I'm gonna do at the end of the chapter is I'm just gonna hold Six's hand for apparently 6 minutes, which is an achievement. I haven't watched his streams for like 8 months. He just heated Lameo. TV. I get why those peeps get angry. I mean, if it makes you money for getting angry, then you have some good reason to get angry. I'd like to imagine those people are like the most relaxed and chill people after the streams. Never get angry, but once they turn on that camera, it's over. Believe it or not, there's be a lot of food talk in there too. Six. Come here. Good shot. He isn't monetized sadly, so I can't donate, or I would know. But yeah, it's a struggle getting monetized sometimes. Except that I don't make money that way. I spend money on it's sad. Spend money on the angry. Best viewers at Stream Boo. True. Thank you, Twitch, for telling me about that. Really appreciate it. Let me just go on and ban that person. I mean, I'm the type to buy expensive skins early game. I will only buy like skins in a game if I'm really invested and I play the game a lot, so it does not happen all that much. I'm lucky he looked back really quickly. I just realized you were dual streaming. I'm slow. Technically, I'm tri-streaming, but we're not going to worry about that. That's a can of worms that we're not willing to go through. Tri-streaming? What? Yeah. That's one I have yet to hear. Yeah, because it's YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok, which has its moments. else does this guy have? An interesting statement. Never seen somebody use the term raw like that before. Must have not very hip with modern lingo, I'll say that much. You're not the bird. I still do not understand how 6 does not get shot like a majority of the time here. Super slow. I feel like everyone says raw like that. I've never. That is not true. Alright, time to kill a man. Dead says. I know English right now. I got a hangover. Is that right? Or am I tripping? Which drink water? I've heard the cure to that is water. Oh, hold on. Okay, this is the last section. No, 6, please. Oh, wait. Well, I guess I have to do it after the cutscene. You don't even got water? What? I hope you're joking, because you're talking about donating all this money to other people and you don't even got water? Don't question my spending habits, LMAO. You see, I do not even have basic necessities, but that Twitch streamer over there, they need my money. And I think he said Joko. I think Joko is a... Does Joko have a lot of followers on Twitch? Heard the name before. He was, like, friends... Joko is good. Was that the person who I know from Call Me Carson? Or, like, talk with him a lot? Or is that a different person? Got a decent amount of subs. Well, okay, then my point still remains then. I know the Twitch streamer has a decent amount of subs and is probably living a pretty comfortable life, but they need it. They need the money. I know he'd be doing videos with CS Coop and Swagger Souls. Does Fitz still do stuff? Because it's been a while since I've seen Fitz. He does he does need my money. He even replied. Oh, he replied to you donating money, so that clearly means he needs it. True. I don't know if he does, to be honest. I'm gonna be. He does not need your money, believe it or not. If he knows people like Swagger Souls on CS Coop, he's probably doing fine. He's at least living modest means. He, he deserves it at least. What do people deserve in this world? The point that I'm getting at is you can do whatever you want with your money. If you want to donate your money to this streamer, then that's perfectly fine. But I am going to point out the justifications that you're going to use for them. They're weird. Okay, let me see if I have that achievement. So, palm of my hand, 6 minutes. Oh, that's valid. Yeah. Because I do not want you doing something because you're having like weird justifications for it. Well, alright, guess what I have to do? I'm gonna switch back to this hat because I like it the most. Time to hold Six's hand for 6 minutes. This is what the screen's gonna look like for 6 minutes now. I just like spending money sometimes, that's never on necessities. I'm not having this conversation to be like, only spend money on necessities. That's not I do not even believe in that. I have a gaming laptop with me right now, a Steam Deck, and a phone. I would absolutely be hypocritical for advocating for that. What I'm just saying is that you need to, like it needs to be, like, logical and in parts. Well, not necessarily even logical, but you need to have, like, means to it. I think it's becoming a problem when you're talking about not having water and getting denied by the Domino's pizza delivery guy. Yeah, probably. How awkward would this be? Just meeting some kid, and they just start holding your hand for 6 minutes straight. Bro, I feel like if I don't got that in my house, I probably shouldn't be donating, but I can't help myself. Okay. And also just, I can give you food for thought. I cannot change you or change the way that you're gonna do stuff. The honest thing that I would say is that you can always wait to donate to them later. There will always be another stream if you need to take care of yourself. And I imagine the streamer, I would hope, would also advocate this, that you should probably focus on yourself as opposed to feeling that they deserve money. Tomorrow I'm gonna look up and I'm gonna see a stream clip of Joker just being like, I need money, please. I'm doing a subathon called the Give Me Money Awards. It's very cool. The end goal is to give me money, that's it. No, you're right, I'm gonna work on that. I hope that you truly do. You really do be like, "Oh, Rob subs chat?" Oh, subs chat is where you can only talk if you're a subscriber, right? I think. Never used it before, but I'm not very Twitch literate. I know it from the streamer side, not necessarily like a viewer. Upsets in the chat. Oh, well, yeah. So the reason he's doing that is because you ever feel like you're watching an advertisement campaign and it often feels like they just constantly do calls to action? It's because it works. When you're watching a YouTube video and somebody tells you to subscribe, there's a chunk of people who will actively now subscribe because they were told to do that. Or it works as like a reminder. It's kind of good marketing to do that. I typically do not like doing that as I think it's a little manipulative. But I am a very strict and I have a very strict moral code, so it does really work too. I try not to do things. I like people doing stuff of their own volition, not because I did a call to action or because I told them to do so. Which is funny because I've been essentially telling you to do stuff, making my entire whole point uh, kind of loop around and a little bit hypocritical. But we're not worrying about that. That's unimportant. Has never worked on me. Would never do it to others. No, the good old saying, never say never. I feel like there is maybe a time that has worked. Or sometimes it can just be like subliminal marketing, where like you just constantly see images of something and you're like, oh, I want that. I'm back. Welcome back, Boo. How was your like hour or two of being awake now? I just woke up earlier, but now I'm more awake and I've eaten and done a chore. Nice. You've been productive. Yippee. Respectable, not gonna lie, most streamers be money hungry. Well, yeah. Like, for some streamers, it's literally only about getting the most amount of subs. Like, subathons in which, like, they'll do crazy stuff, but at the end of the day, it's just getting the most amount of, like, money possible. And it's also why I hate when they're salty when somebody else gets it. Like, I do not know if you're the type of person to not like Iron Mouse, who's just a VTuber, but, like, when she got the most amount of subs from doing a subathon, people were being very disrespectful to her simply because she's not revealed her face and she's a VTuber, and I do not like that sort of thing. You can completely not like the being a VTuber and you cannot like that sort of thing, but to be rude to a person because of that, it's disrespectful. Other dude I watch the same way. He won't join Twitch because he doesn't want people to donate. Well, yeah, I respect that a lot. So the only problem that I have is that I do not want people to donate either. But some of the features that you get from Twitch by enabling, like, channel points are incredible. I love channel points. But you can only get that if you enable, like, a pseudo affiliate mode. Nothing wrong with VTubers. I want to give you money, so forget no. Also, I love the fact that nobody's been commenting on the fact that I've just been sitting here. Also, I should start making a 6 to make the achievement make more sense. 6. Heck. Because the only streamer I watch that will take my money. Hmm. Yeah, been waiting in the chat. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm just waiting for the achievement to pop for holding Six's hand for 6 minutes. Me too. When I think also partly that what made me the way that I am is just the obnoxious amount of advertisements that I lived through a lot of my childhood. I understand its purpose, but I feel like sometimes there's a point that it goes too far, and I do not like it. I like Six. Six is my favorite. Just a little guy. That's the funny thing. I used to like Six, especially in Little Nightmares 1. End of Little Nightmares 2, not the biggest fan of Six. They're very rude. Also, I'm scrolling on TikTok. Ah, good old Doom scrolling. My beloved. There's Six Defender until the end. Okay, then why did Six do what they did at the end of the game? Real multitasking right there. And if you're gonna say the words "cause they're just a little guy," that's not valid. Well, the reason I'm being more open about it is because I guess to say Creep. Creep had said that they did not really care about spoilers. So you can ask again. Creep, do you care if we discuss the ending of the game? You do not mind spoilers? Okay. Go on, Boop. Discuss. Discuss. Popcorn reading. I have a Socratic seminar. Do I have to stand still and hold her hand? I have a theory that at the end of Little Nightmares 2, Six dropped Mono, or realized Mono was the tall man, and then dropped for her own survival. But you realize Mono only becomes the tall man because they get dropped. Six is a very ruthless person and will do what they need for survival. Yes, but you realize that there is a possible. Yes, it's a loop that's literally like in the lore. Yes, I understand that, but still, could you not argue that it would make more logical sense for Six to attempt to, if Six knows it's a loop, why not just try to bring up Mono to see if they do not become the tall man? What does Six do? At the end of the game, Six is able to like bring Mono up a ledge, but just decides to drop Mono, and you just have to use theories and such to piece together why Six does that. It's not like Six knew that would become the tall man because of that specific action. They're a kid. It makes sense for a kid to do that. So if you're a kid and you have a friend and you realize that they're going to become this thing, then you just murder them instead of trying to help them. I understand you're saying it's fine for Six not to be a nice person, but I could still not like Six for doing that. Long live the king. Yes, she did Mufasa him. So they never explicitly say the genders, but I'm pretty sure Six. I I would say Six is like a female or a girl, and then Mono's probably a guy. That's typically the way that I think about it, but that may not even be accurate. I don't like it either. Mono is my baby, but I love Six and will never hate them. So you even agree that you do not like the action, but you just like Six more, so you're gonna justify it. Oh. Yes, yes, that's correct. Wait, I wonder if I have to let go in order for the achievement to pop. Yes, the one in yellow is Six. Well, she's not gotten the rain jacket yet. You're not supposed to know that in the story. It's meant to be like a surprise. Maybe she never puts on the rain jacket. Me and Boop are just messing with you, of course. You know, I'm actually kind of come to the decision. I probably will buy my own copy of Little Nightmares 2, because currently I'm playing this via Steam Family Share. All right, let me see the start of this discussion. How many minutes has it been? I think it's been 6, so I guess I'll let go. Oh yeah, there we go. That's probably much longer than 6 minutes, but oh well. Funny that you have to let go of the hand in order to get the achievement. The only thing I got in my house is shots. Yeah, probably not. Does not seem to be food. Okay, so I already did the first chapter. I got most of the achievements there. Okay, 2 TVs. Actually, wait, do I have much time? I should have my sub from last night. Cool, still. Okay. You're like a writer putting this amount of foreshadowing in later. You're gonna come back later and be like, I finally obtained it. Still on the sub. Look, tall man shadowing. That's crazy to say because I write books, LeMayo. Interesting. I have acquired the legendary sub. You're telling me that in terms of Fortnite items, it'd be legendary? I think it would at least be epic. Boy. What's the next achievement? It's finding glitched children. Oh man, there's death. Did not jump very high. So, how much time do I have? I might spend like another 10 minutes getting achievements. I do not want to stop killing children, Spaghetti. I'm sorry. It's only natural. It's a natural course of action that's going to happen from playing video games, as they've said, because it causes you to become violent or something. Child to child communication. Can I play Slime Rancher? Okay. Okay, so I need to get up to where 6 got. Up the Benjamin on charge. There's no child here. I've been lied to. Oh yeah, because first chapter throw it on 2Ds. When you throw it on the second one, 6 will be able to go up, get to the floor above you, where 6 ended up. It'll be first one. Yeah, I already got it, so I'm not able to do that later. Wednesdays. When you reach the school grounds, you'll find the second glitch remained in the background, sitting near the dumpster. And they spelled dumpster incorrectly. Appreciate that. Now realizing why 6 dropped mono from the way that I play. There's an axe. There has to be an axe here somewhere. I haven't played that game in like 5 years. Slime Rancher? Oh, it just fit through. Silly me. Kind of hard to tell. Yeah. For jam. It has like the same effect as the eye on the ship. Oh, guess I have to go towards the TV. Forgot that game existed until now. That's so wild. Or valid, sorry. Thought you'd be the type of person to say wild. Not tuned correctly. I do say wild a lot, LeMayo. And would you like a photo of my chicken collection, of course? How else am I supposed to look at the chickens? Also, in terms, 1 and 2 feel really connected. 3 feels very disconnected from the Little Nightmares lore. Like, Little Nightmares 3 is just weird. I do not understand why they made the game like that. Oh, you're so wholesome. Interesting. All jokes, by the way. Is this the hangover talking? Mayhaps. We'll never know. Or maybe it's a sub. You gotta put the pizza, not the pizza. I'm thinking of a Russian Badger clip. You gotta put the sub on to have a talk. Yeah. Okay, dumpster. Dumpster. Sub, yes. There's the child. Put in the general section of Discord. Okay, I'll take a look right now. Me when I open up the completely wrong app. Chimkin. That's a lot of chimkins. Oh my goodness. They're literally drowning out some of the slimes too. No, that might be another chicken. You have a Discord server? I do. You want to know what I do on the Discord server? Play Wordle. I also occasionally have conversations, but it's not really active, in all honesty. I also post, like, schedules of when I'm streaming, and typically when I'm streaming. I got one of the Yokley slimes in the photo. How do I join? You just need a link. If you want, I can send you a link, but I never really try to bring it up all too often because it feels like advertising. Because every person has a Discord server now, and you should join the Discord server. If you join the Discord server, then you get 5 Schmeckle coins or something. That way you can pay me more money. New person to play Wordle with. they even play Wordle. Also, today's Wordle word was really easy. Just nice. Ball. You want to play ball? That does not make any sense. Wait, what? Oh no. Internet. Hold on. You're probably still able to hear me, but I have to reconnect. It really was. I got it in 3. Game and 2 servers already long out, but we got 0 people added. Ah. Oh, the glitch stopped happening. No. Well, in all honesty, I should probably end stream here. As I said, if you want, I can send you a link, but it's only if you actually say that you want it, and I see a message that says it. Otherwise, I'm not gonna send it. I don't talk to no one, so I just be chilling. Oh, hello, Unknown. Unfortunately, Unknown, you joined at a very weird time, because I am just about to end stream, but I'll get the link real quick. So I should have invites, so that way I don't have to create a new one. Can I get the code? Sure. Could send me the link? Sure, of course. I can send you a link to her as well. Wacha. And then I might have to create an entirely new one because I think that one is not infinite. No limit expires after 7 days. That works. Copy. I have to go over to No Little Nightmares lore. I know some of it. Hold on. Also, do not worry about the conversation I'm having. That's mainly for Creep. The link. But anyways, I know a little bit. Like, I know the Hat Man. I like calling him the Hat Man. The Tall Man is mono. I know like basic things, but I do not know like the more complex stuff. I think it would be fun to go back and look through and try to interpret the lore myself, but I'd have to go back through old Streambloods. And I'll probably do that after I get all the achievements, just to celebrate a bit. Next to me. Right, yeah. Joined? Okay. Have you read the Descent to Nowhere comics? Is that Little Nightmares, Jason, or is that something else? Because I have not read that. Let me look it up real quick. So I will be fully ending stream in 5 minutes here. Descent to Nowhere. Or that might be meant to be Descent, but we'll never know. Yeah, it's Descent. Little Nightmares Descent to Nowhere. Graphic novel series. Dude, that's actually really cool. I might have to buy these. Well, actually, thank you a lot for the recommendation. That's really cool. And did this also just come out recently? Because I know Little Nightmares 3 is just weird. I've only done one playthrough. I need to do a second one, but watch the podcast? No, not watch the podcast. I imagine it's on Spotify. I'll add it to my Spotify too. And with my little research goblin today, apparently. Just telling me all the stuff that I need to know about Little Nightmares. Or maybe are you the Little Nightmares advertising team? So there's 6 chapters, each are about 30 minutes. I need to get the Descent into War thingy. The thingy-majig. That's a theme from the first game. My profile picture on Discord is of a bat I rehabilitated. Oh, nice. Was it being rehabilitated from the man convention? Too busy being inspired by the superhero? Oh no, that was a pretty dad joke. His name was Kamiya. Alright, well I've about reached the time. So this is where I'm gonna end stream. It's very pleasant talking with all of you. If any of you have any questions and you're on the Discord, you can send me a message, or if you're on Twitch or something, you just send me a whisper. I'll try to respond to it as soon as possible, but I will be busy most of today. In fact, I'm probably gonna be busy for the next 12 hours. So with that, hopefully you all have a good rest of your day. Hopefully you did / will do something productive. So long. Bye-bye.